Have you ever seen someone walking down the street and thought, wow, she must be rich, look at that outfit. But then you find out her entire look costs less than your weekly grocery bill. And on the flip side, you've probably seen someone dressed head to toe in designer labels. And somehow they still look off. Dated, overdone, uncomfortable. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Looking expensive has nothing to do with money. And after 60, it has everything to do with how you wear it and not what you paid for it. So today, we're going to test your fashion instincts. I'm putting two complete outfits side by side, a one worth over $1 million from head to toe, the other just $50 pulled together from everyday stores, same lighting, same pose, same woman. One look costs more than a luxury car, the other might cost less than a nice dinner. And I want you to guess, which one actually looks more elegant, more powerful, more you? This isn't just a style showdown. It's a lesson in smart fashion. Because at this stage in life, you shouldn't have to spend a fortune to look fabulous. Stick around. I'll not only show you the results, I'll teach you exactly how to dress like $1 million, even on a budget. Ready to play? Let's begin. Part 1A, the $1 million look. Let's start with the glamorous one, the outfit with a jaw-dropping seven-figure price tag. We're talking about a head-to-toe luxury ensemble that could easily belong on the red carpet of the Oscars or the front row of Paris Fashion Week. At first glance, it's breathtaking. The dress, a custom hand-beaded gown from Ralph Russo, dripping with crystals and couture-level craftsmanship. It hugs the body like it was sewn directly onto the skin, perfectly tailored to the curves of a confident woman in her 60s. The shoes, signature Christian Louboutin pumps encrusted with diamonds and subtle gold detailing, not made for walking, made for making a statement. Jewelry? Let's just say the earrings alone could pay off a mortgage. Elegant teardrop diamonds paired with a white gold bracelet and matching ring, all from Harry Winston. Add a crocodile leather clutch worth more than most people's monthly income, and you've got yourself an outfit that screams old money, prestige, and high society. Hair and makeup, polished to perfection, smoky eyes, nude lips, and a voluminous updo done by a celebrity stylist. Every detail is manicured, curated, intentional. It's a fantasy outfit, no question, the kind you see in luxury magazines or worn by royalty. But here's the thing. With all this opulence, we still have to ask, does it look elegant, or does it look like it's trying too hard? Because at a certain age, confidence speaks louder than price tags. And sometimes all the sparkle in the world can't outshine good taste. Let's see how this next outfit compares. Part 1B, the $50 look. Now let's talk about the underdog. This outfit didn't come from Fifth Avenue or Rodeo Drive. It came from a mix of chain stores, budget bins, and maybe even a local thrift shop. The total cost? Just $50. But don't let that number fool you, because this look is about strategy, not status. We start with a classic white button-down, crisp, tailored, and timeless. It's the kind of piece that never goes out of style, and when it fits right, it elevates everything. This one, $12 at Walmart. Yes, Walmart. Paired with it is a pair of navy straight-leg trousers, found for $8 at a thrift store. The fabric isn't silk, but the cut is clean, the hem hits just right, and the silhouette flatters without clinging. On her feet, faux leather flats from Target, $25. Comfortable, modern, and simple. The kind of shoe that supports you, not distracts from you. As for accessories, we kept it minimal. A faux pearl necklace from Amazon for $5 adds a soft, classic touch. These small gold hoops, no sparkle, no flex, just quiet confidence. Hair is styled in loose waves, parted naturally, with soft makeup that enhances, not hides, her features. No professional glam team needed, just intentional, age-appropriate simplicity. This outfit doesn't scream wealth. It whispers style. It doesn't draw attention. It earns respect. And the best part, it's wearable. Anywhere. Coffee with friends, a dinner date, a work meeting. This look works at every level of life. So now the real question is, when you put these two looks side by side, which one truly feels more elegant? Let's find out. Now that we've seen the two outfits, one worth $1 million and the other just 50, it's time to break them down. Because when it comes to fashion over 60, looking elegant has little to do with price and everything to do with styling, proportion, and presence. So let's compare them side by side, not by labels, but by what really matters. 1. Fit, the silent power of good tailoring. Let's be honest, at any age, fit is everything. But after 60, it becomes even more essential. Bodies change, curves shift, posture softens. The million-dollar outfit, while dramatic and high fashion, is also unforgiving. It's tight in all the wrong places. The neckline is bold, but almost too revealing for comfort. The waist cinches, but not in a flattering way. It's built for spectacle, not for the real body of a woman in her 60s. Now compare that to the $50 look. The trousers hit right at the waist, skimming the hips without clinging. The blouse. Loosely structured, not baggy, not tight, just clean lines. The result? Effortless elegance. Winner. $50 look. Because well-fitted clothes always outshine expensive but awkward ones. 2. Color. Loud. Furs. Lasting. The couture gown is dazzling gold. Striking. Yes. But flattering. Not always. Bold metallics can overpower mature skin tones, especially if they're too shiny or cool-toned. In contrast, the $50 outfit keeps it neutral. Ivory blouse, navy pants. These are timeless colors that enhance the complexion, not compete with it. Navy adds structure, ivory softens, and both feel elevated without screaming for attention. Winner, $50 look. Color harmony is everything, especially when you want to look polished, not flashy. 3. Footwear. Confidence at your feet. The million-dollar look features designer heels that could double as sculptures. But let's be real. Stilettos are not a friend after 60. Painful shoes ruin posture, destroy your gait, and honestly, look uncomfortable from a mile away. Meanwhile, the $50 woman wears sleek, flat leather shoes. Slight point at the toe, subtle texture, no pain, just poise. And you know what's truly elegant? A woman who walks like she owns the sidewalk. Winner, $50 look, because grace beats glamour every time. 4. Accessories. Subtle. Showy. Here's where many people get it wrong. Yes, diamonds are stunning, but when every accessory screams, "Look at me," it starts to feel forced. In the million-dollar outfit, we see heavy jewelry, oversized earrings, and a glittering clutch. It's too much. Now look at the $50 outfit. One strand of pearls. Small gold hoops, no logos, no bling, just quiet details that say, "I've got taste, not something to prove." After 60, accessories should frame your style, not hijack it. Winner, $50 look. Simplicity is the new status symbol. 5. Hair makeup. Age-enhancing versus age-erasing. In the expensive look, hair is slicked into a high-fashion updo. It's beautiful, but it also adds years. The makeup is heavy. Smoky eyes, bold lips, contoured cheeks. It feels more costume than confidence. The $50 look opts for softness, light waves, dewy skin, a fresh face that celebrates, not hides, maturity. This isn't about trying to look 30. It's about looking like your best self at 60 and beyond. And that's the true definition of elegance. Winner, $50 look, because authenticity is always more attractive than illusion. 6. Vibe. Wear the clothes. Don't let them wear you. Here's where the real difference shows. The million-dollar outfit is breathtaking, but it wears the woman. You can almost feel the weight of it. It demands attention, and somewhere in all that luxury, the person gets lost. But the $50 outfit, it supports the woman. It lets her lead. It's wearable, relatable, and utterly graceful. That's the fashion power we're after. Not to overwhelm, but to empower. Winner, you guessed it, the $50 look. Bottom line, expensive doesn't mean elegant, luxury doesn't guarantee style, and confidence never comes with a receipt. The truth is the $50 outfit wins, not because it's cheaper, but because it's smarter. Thoughtful styling, appropriate cuts, age-enhancing colors, and quiet accessories make a far bigger impact than couture ever could. Coming up next, we're going to take this even further. I'll walk you through the psychology of why the $50 look works so well, and how your brain reacts to certain shapes, tones, and textures. Because fashion after 60 isn't just about what you wear, it's about what your clothes say about you, without you saying a word. Ready? Let's move on. At this point, you've seen the $1 million outfit and the $50 look side by side. You've heard the breakdown, the fit, the colors, the accessories. But here's something deeper. Let's talk about how these outfits actually make you feel. Because fashion, real fashion, isn't just about how something looks. It's about how it lands on the eye, how it moves in space, and most importantly, how it tells a story. Let's go beyond the fabric and talk about visual psychology, the emotional response our brain has to what we see. 1. Harmony versus distraction. When we look at the $1,000 outfit, the first word that comes to mind is wow. But after a few seconds, your eyes get busy. There's sparkle, there's texture, there's tension in the silhouette. It demands your attention, constantly. Now look at the $50 outfit. It doesn't shout, it doesn't sparkle, but it flows. Your eye moves naturally from the shoulder line to the waist to the shoes. Nothing interrupts the rhythm. And this matters, because the brain craves balance. The more harmonious the outfit, the more expensive it feels, regardless of cost. True elegance whispers, it doesn't scream. 2. Movement. Clothing that breathes with you. One of the most underrated aspects of fashion is movement. The couture gown is stiff, grand, but it almost cages the body, like it's meant to be admired, not lived in. The $50 outfit, it moves with her. The fabric responds to her gestures. When she walks, there's fluidity. When she sits, she looks comfortable. And when someone is comfortable, they project power, even without saying a word. Elegance after 60 isn't stiff. It's soft, fluid, and alive. 3. Facial framing. Focal points. Here's a trick many designers forget. What you wear near your face matters most. The $1 million dress has a plunging neckline, bold earrings, and heavy makeup. It actually competes with her facial features. But the $50 outfit, the open neckline with a soft collar frames her jaw beautifully. The pearl necklace gently draws the eye upward. Her natural waves soften her cheekbones. The makeup enhances, not distracts. Your outfit should bring the viewer's attention to your eyes, because that's where presence lives. The most expensive thing a woman can wear is attention to detail near her face. 4. Posture, energy, unseen. Confidence. You can't fake ease. In the designer outfit, her posture looks more rigid, maybe from the heels, maybe from the fear of wrinkling a $50,000 dress. But in the $50 outfit, she stands naturally, shoulders back, neck relaxed, face glowing. It's the kind of presence that says, I know who I am. I'm not dressing for applause. I'm dressing for me. And here's a powerful truth. After 60, elegance has more to do with energy than with effort. What we feel from her presence, not just what we see, tells us which outfit actually holds more power. 5. Relatability. Style that feels real. Let's take a step back. If you saw these two women walking into your favorite cafe, which one would you be drawn to? The one in sequins and diamonds, or the one in soft tailoring and pearls? Relatability is an emotional connection, and the $50 woman feels real, achievable, inspiring. It's not just about looking good, it's about looking like yourself, at your best. And when style is relatable, it becomes timeless. Final thought. What makes an outfit memorable? At the end of the day, we don't remember outfits because they were expensive. We remember how someone wore it, how they moved in it, how it made us feel just by watching them enter a room. And more often than not, it's the woman who looks comfortable, relaxed, and composed that leaves the most lasting impression. That's why the $50 outfit wins this round. Not because of the price, but because of the way it respects the woman wearing it. She's not trying to be younger. She's not trying to impress. She's simply showing up as herself, with grace, with intelligence, and with quiet power. And that, my friend, is a look no money can buy. Let's be honest. Most of us don't have a closet full of designer labels. But guess what? You don't need one. If you know how to style intentionally, especially after 60, even the most affordable pieces can look polished, powerful, and elevated. Here are 5 proven tricks to make a $50 outfit look like $1,000,000. No glam squad required. 1. Press everything. Always. You can spend $500 on a silk blouse. If it's wrinkled, it looks like laundry. On the flip side, a $12 button-down from Target, freshly ironed, looks crisp and professional. Pressed seams signal attention to detail. Smooth fabric gives off a quiet, luxury vibe. Pro tip: keep a handheld steamer near your closet. It's your best-kept secret weapon. 2. Monochrome equals instant elegance. Wearing one color from head to toe, even in budget items, automatically elongates your frame and feels intentional. It removes clutter and forces focus on silhouette. Beige on beige, navy on navy, all white. Even all black with varied textures. It's chic, it's modern, and it's ageless. Bonus: choose your personal power color, the one that makes your skin glow and your eyes pop. 3. Structured silhouettes. Slouchy layers. After 60, the body deserves clothing that gives it shape, not hides it. That means skipping the baggy cardigans and opting for pieces with definition. A sharp blazer, a fitted denim jacket, a belted shirt dress, tailored trousers. Structure equals presence. Slouch equals sleepwear. Even the cheapest pieces look elevated when they hold shape. Fit is free, but it looks expensive. 4. Minimal accessories done right. You don't need real gold to look elegant, but you do need good taste. Skip the jangly, overdone pieces. Instead, opt for a pair of small hoop earrings, a slim leather watch, a clean faux pearl strand, a structured handbag with clean lines. Fewer items equal greater impact. The key is to look intentional, not like you walked through an accessory aisle blindfolded. One refined piece beats 5 flashy ones. Every time. 5. Own your posture. Own the room. Here's the truth. No outfit will ever look expensive if you don't wear it with confidence. Stand up tall, shoulders back, chin relaxed, smile softly. Your energy tells people how to read your outfit. If you carry yourself like you're valuable, your clothes, no matter the price, will look the part. Style after 60 isn't about hiding. It's about showing up. Bottom line, you don't need to chase trends. You don't need to chase luxury. You just need to elevate the essentials. When you wear clean lines, flattering colors, and intentional accessories, when you walk into a room knowing you dressed for you, not for approval, that's when even a $50 outfit becomes priceless. And the best part? These 5 tricks aren't just for one look. They're timeless tools you can apply every single day, no matter your budget. Coming up next, we're putting this to the test. We asked 100 women over 60 which look they preferred, and the results just might surprise you. After showing both outfits, the $1,000 designer masterpiece and the $50 smartly styled look, we decided to take things one step further. We showed both outfits to 100 real women over 60. Different backgrounds, different lifestyles, different budgets. And we asked one simple question: which woman looks more elegant, confident, and stylish, A or B? No price tags, no brand names, just the outfits, the posture, the presence, the results. 72% chose the $50 outfit. Surprised? Honestly, so were many of them. Here are some of the responses we got. The first outfit was beautiful, but it looked like she was playing dress-up. The second one, she looked like a woman I'd want to talk to. Nancy, 66. I don't care if it's Walmart or Versace. The second woman looked relaxed, proud, and in control. That's the kind of energy I want to bring. Elaine, 63. I picked B because it looked wearable. practical but polished. And at this age, I dress for my life, not someone else's fantasy. Joanne 70. What this tells us: fashion isn't just about what looks rich, it's about what feels right, especially after 60. Because here's the truth. No one compliments a label. They compliment a look. No one remembers a logo. They remember how you carried yourself. And no one is inspired by price tags. They're inspired by possibility. That's what the $50 outfit offered. Possibility. It said, you can look this good too. And that kind of connection, it's priceless. But what about the 28% who chose the designer look? We asked them too, and their answers were honest. I love fashion. I love glam. It made me feel like a queen. But I know it's not realistic. I just liked the fantasy. Gloria, 69. The couture look was stunning, but I wouldn't wear it. I'd admire it, like a painting in a museum. Patricia, 72. So even among the designer lovers, there was an understanding. Glamour is admired. But elegance is worn. The power of perception. This little experiment proves something powerful. Looking expensive has less to do with the clothes and more to do with the woman in them. When we feel seen, confident, and comfortable in our own skin, our outfits rise to meet that energy, whether it's $5 or $5,000. Time to join the conversation. Now it's your turn. We want to hear from you in the comments. Are you Team A, couture, glam, red carpet? Or Team B, smart styling, quiet elegance, real life, fabulous? Tell us why, not just what. Because every choice reveals something about our personal style journey. And after 60, that journey gets even more exciting. So here we are. We've compared a $1 million outfit to a $50 look. We've broken down tailoring, color, movement, and mood. We've listened to women, real women over 60, share which look they connected with most. And what we've uncovered is something deeper than fashion. We uncovered a mindset. Because the truth is, style after 60 is no longer about trends, money, or labels. It's about knowing yourself. It's about owning your story and dressing like the woman you've become. Let's be honest, Witty. We've all been taught to believe that expensive means better, that designer means classy, that the more we spend, the more beautiful we become. But at this stage in life, you already know better. You've lived through enough to understand that beauty isn't bought, it's built. Built through confidence, built through choices, built through decades of learning what works for you. You don't need more clothes. You need more clarity. One of the most empowering things about reaching 60 and beyond is this. You don't have to prove anything anymore. You don't have to chase trends, impress strangers, or wear painful shoes just to look the part. You've earned the right to dress for joy, for ease, for elegance. And when you do that, when you choose pieces that fit, colors that flatter, shoes that love your feet, and accessories that feel intentional, you don't just look stylish, you become magnetic. People notice, not because you're flashy, but because you're aligned, grounded, effortless. That's what true style is. It's not in the fabric, it's in your presence. Expensive can be imitated, but presence can't. Let's revisit that $1 million outfit one last time. Yes, it was stunning. Yes, it was extravagant. But did it feel real? Now think about the $50 look. Simple? Yes. But refined? Affordable? Sure, but ageless. One outfit tried to impress, the other simply expressed. That's the difference. At this age, you don't dress to be seen. You dress to be understood. Your style now is a reflection of who you are, not who you used to be, and certainly not who someone else thinks you should be. It's not about shrinking yourself or hiding flaws or chasing youth. It's about embracing maturity, commanding attention without raising your voice, and showing the world that age isn't something to hide. It's something to celebrate. So whether your outfit costs $5 or $5,000, here's the real question. Does it make you feel like the woman you've become or the woman you're trying to be? Only one of those leads to timeless elegance. Final thoughts, gentle call to action. So my challenge for you today isn't to go buy more clothes. It's to look at what you already own and ask yourself, does it fit who I am now? Does it support my lifestyle? Does it reflect my wisdom and power? And if not, don't rush to replace it with expensive things. Replace it with intentionality. Replace it with thoughtfulness. Replace it with self-respect, the kind that shows up in every seam, every accessory, every step. Because the most beautiful outfit you'll ever wear is the one that fits your truth. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up, not just for this video, but for yourself. And remember, you don't need to look younger to look beautiful. You just need to look like you, at your age, in your power, on your terms.